Hello and welcome to day 93 on the Pacific Crest Trail. I forget if I've mentioned this before, but for a bit of context about the day, a while back, Birdsong and I were talking about our interest in movies, and we were talking about how the new 28 Years Later film was coming out, and that we should watch it on trail if we got the chance to. And then a few days ago, Birdsong messaged me to say that it had come out, and jokingly kind of said, come to South Lake Tahoe to watch it. And then that's kind of what I've done. Another one of those do it for the bit moments where I've kind of redone some more scary maths that isn't so scary anymore, because now I realise that I can do 25-mile days. If I keep that up in Northern California, and with the very likely fires that are happening, there's already one in about 100 miles time where there's a bit of a closure. But yeah, so if I keep that up, then I'll be able to probably relax quite a bit in Oregon and Washington, which is really nice. So that's reassuring and means that I can take a fun 0 day like today, where I just spent half the day hitching. I got 4 hitches to get me from Truckee to South Lake Tahoe. One to get me just kind of on the highway. The next one was someone called Alexis, who was a wonderful hitch, really keen and passionate hiker, interested in doing the PCT at some point, but kind of recovering from ankle surgery at the moment. But yeah, just really cool to chat to her about why people do the PCT and what the experience is like, things like that. And then I got a hitch. The next one I got was from someone called Jed, who hiked the PCT in 1980, which is only a few years after it got opened as officially finished as a trail. So yeah, really interesting just to hear about how different it was back then, mailing themselves 2 weeks worth of food and only eating that food, not going in for resupplies, trail angels not existing. Only 400 people started and only 40 finished that year. It was the same year that Mount St. Helens exploded. So yeah, just really interesting to just chat to him about that experience. And then the last hitch I got was slightly less fun. And then the last hitch I got was less memorable, but he did take me all of the way to the Target, which was right next to where the movie theatre was, which was very nice of him, so thank you very much to him. This also means that I've managed to tick off my, not really bucket list item, but I've got a few things that are oh yeah, that would be cool to do on the PCT. So now watching a movie on the PCT is something that I've done. So yeah, I got to meet up with Birdsong and Scales again. I got a Subway for lunch, charged my stuff while I was waiting for them to finish their kind of chores, because they got in yesterday and were having a 0 day today. I got some cinema snacks from Target, which are now filling up more space in my bag. But now that I don't have a bear can or anything, I feel like I can just chuck whatever I want in my bag because it's still so light. It's amazing. But yeah, really, really nice to catch up with Birdsong and Scales. Sadly, jump scare. She was also in South Lake Tahoe, but doing other stuff and just the timelines didn't quite work out, and afterwards we all had to go back to the trail angels that had taken Scales and Birdsong in, and very, very kindly took me in as well. I feel like I've definitely lucked out today. They prepared a lovely dinner for us, amazing spread with dessert, and insisted that we kept taking more food because it was clearing up their Tupperwares. So yeah, amazing trail angels, really kind. I've done laundry, I've had a shower, which I did not expect at the beginning of the day. I thought I might just be going in and out. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be hitching out again. We'll see what time I end up on the trail. I think if I can get back on trail by 12, that'll be quite a big win. I think possibly leaving here about 7, because the trail angels are going out for a morning bike ride, so they'll drop me off at some point then. But yeah, just one of those PCT days that you can have if you're open to it, and it's just fun to lean into that a bit more. So yeah, looking forward to getting back on trail tomorrow, maybe catching up with some of the people that I've been chatting to the last few days, filling them in on the little adventure. But as side quests go, this was a fun little one. And I'm not sure when I'll see the other ducklings again, but so cool to catch up with them and have this little just side quest adventure with them. But yeah, tomorrow back on trail, leaving Truckee. We'll see how far we get. See you there.